Welcome, everybody. Let's get on to the Wednesday action. Second race on the card this afternoon out at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. Hope you've had a good one thus far. You're reminded about our WhatsApp number 0691643272. Just send your name and ID number to that and the QR code that's on your screen in order to open your Betway account. You also are advised about the blue voucher opportunity, where the easy way to top up, deposit and to pay. Straight to the action. Looks some good racing out there today. Favourite Candice Bash-Robinson in the second race, that was Diamond Bomber. Number 8 on the cards, 15-20 this morning. One Catch a Penny, second favourite at 18-10. And then you can get 7-1 bar the 2 Daryl Marie's at a 2-horse race.
Looks like it, Clyde. Obviously, Diamond Bomb has been the distance before. She actually comes back in trip to 1400. Difficult draw to contend with, but it's quite a small field, and she does push forward. So I think she'll get into a prominent position. Obvious winning claims. She ran second last time out. The filly that ran third has come out and won. That's Give Me Everything. So strong winning chance. Number 1, and that's Chad Little aboard Catch a Penny. Now, she's been stepped up in trip for the first time. I had a look at her dam. Her dam won over 1400, and being by Vercingetorix, I think she's going to love the step up in trip. Chad knows her extremely well. From a one draw, she should really get the run of the race. She does have bend experience. She debuted at Durbanville and in her second start, where she was very unlucky. So, yeah, I think the 2 will dominate. Either or for Exotics, Clyde.
Yeah, either or. Okay. Well, Glenn Cotson's quite bullish about her, and that she'll like the bend again. So 1-8 in the first leg of this pie pot. Okay, maiden class fielded lineup now for the third race on the card. It's place accumulated time, and we're going over 1600 meters. WhatsApp is 0691643272 if you'd like to send your name and ID number to that. And there's the QR code to open your Betway account. And once you've done that, you can top up by using the blue voucher. That's the most easiest way. And you can use that to deposit and to pay as well. All right, let's have a look. Scratch number 1. Note that's out now, not running. Latest the market this morning, 14-10 about number 7, 10 penny, 006. Second choice, 18-10. So 7-9 appear to be dominating the market. Saw Paddy Cray in the winner's enclosure the other day.
Great. And when stables hit form, you follow them, Clyde.
Yeah.
I've opted to bank number 7 in the PA, 10 penny. He's got the racing fitness on his side. You can see he's improving with each and every start. Last time out, just got touched off by Red Dawn, who lines up a little bit later on the card. Yeah, he's going to get it right one of these days, Clyde, and it looks like he's got a great opportunity. Yeah. The biggest danger is returning from a layoff, and he's being gelded, and that's 006. Now, last time out, he finished second. He was closing in hand over fist at the business end. Third in that race was a horse called Audible. Now, he came out and won his next start, then placed and won at Fairview. So I've opted to bank a 10 penny because of the fitness on his side, but what I do want to say is I do believe 006 is going to turn out to be a more progressive horse in time to come. So for today's race, I'm going 7 from 9.
Okay, we've got a banker for you in the PA, everybody. It's in our first leg. We're taking our chances with JP Funamava and Paddy Crayer on number 7, 10 penny. Okay, back with us. Welcome. Race number 4, and this is a maiden class field. It's run over 2,000 meters. Those of you just watching Betway Weighted to Win have just started. Welcome. Our number 0691643272, just to send your name and ID number to that WhatsApp, and the Betway family of Weighted to Win will engage with you. And there's the QR code to open your account. And obviously, once you've done all of that, you can start playing around with Blue Voucher, and that's the easiest way to top up, deposit and pay. Now, the market in race 4 has got this horse top of the boards at 8-10, Candice Bash-Robinson. Number 3, Future Frequency in the red, 8-10 shot. 5, Mfula is the second choice at trading around 37-20 or thereabouts. And you can get 6-1 and better about the balance. So we have seemed to see 2-horse races most of the day. I guess if Daryl, if that horse has come out and won already by now 10 pennies, suddenly off the Red Dawn form, that horse from Fuller's chances have been boasted, haven't they?
Absolutely. Yeah, he's improving with each and every start, and that's number 5, Umvula. The same can be said about the current favorite, number 3, Future Frequency. Now, if you go on ratings strictly alone, Clyde, Future Frequency is 5 pounds or 2.5 kilograms best in over here. You know, last time out, the winner got a cracking ride from Chad Little, got away from the field, and this was number 3, Future Frequency. He was closing in the latter stages. Now stepping up to 2,000 meters, I don't think that's going to pose any issue, and it looks like he's going to go very close to getting it right.
Yeah.
However, number 5, Umvula, you know, being by Canford Clips, they generally do stay, and the Dam, Cool River, 1/1800. So there's a lot of stamina in his pedigree. You touched on whether or not the form line's been franked by now, but I don't believe, even if it isn't, this horse looks like he's
Lively runner.
yeah, he's going about things in the right manner. So I think this is going to be a great race. I've played the safe route. I've just put them both in.
Okay, 8 to 10 about the favourite, but Mvula's definitely got a chance. So 3 and 5 in the first leg of the pick six, and later on you'll see we've gone 2 horses towards the back end. Okay, let's get into the action now for this next event on the card. It is race number 5, and it's a maiden class field. The race is run over a distance of 1,800 metres. In terms of the market, more of a open race, competitive. 28 to 10 about the favourite, Brett Crawford, James Crawford. They've got a couple in here. They've got Strawberry Thief and they've got Tuscan Romance. So both 6 and 9. The top horse is the 9, Strawberry Thief, 28 to 10. 3 to 1 about 6, Tuscan Romance. The 10, Double Dash, is next in at 7 to 2. 4 to 1 about number 5, English Mistress for Candice Bass Robinson. And then you can get 7 to 1 about the 1, Blossoming Mind, and 12 to 1 and better about the balance. So it does appear to be a bit more open, this one.
Yeah, very competitive. I think I've gone 5 or 6 horses in the my perms. Number 1, Blossoming Mind, Clyde. Disappointed somewhat last time out. I expected a better run on her behalf. Wasn't disgraced. I thought she was going to love the step up in trip, and just maybe it's still on the short side for her because her Dam did win the Gold Cup over 2 miles, 3,200 meters. You can see in that start she had number 4, Hunga Tonga, just behind her. And Hunga Tonga subsequently came out and ran a lovely race into third behind Give Me Everything.
Yeah.
A little bit skeptical over that form line. I think of 6 or 7 runners that flashed across the post altogether within a length of each other.
And maybe Diamond Bombers come in. We don't know.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
We don't know. We're doing it too early.
With regards to the 2 Crawford runners, Tuscan Romance, her Dam sprinted. Whereas number 9, Strawberry Thief's Dam stayed over 2,000 meters. So I'm of the opinion that Strawberry Thief is going to get the better over Tuscan Romance.
Okay.
But the filly I'm leaning towards is number 10 over here, Double Dash. I thought that was a fair enough effort last time out. You can see she's bred for this ground, and that's the first time she went over 2,000 meters, and she acquitted herself extremely well. I don't think the drop to 1,800 will be a concern whatsoever, and she's got good gate speed to overcome that draw. So she does get the trip. She's in great form, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for her to go close.
But it's open, right?
Very open, yes.
Okay. Open race. Let's have a look. Jackpots, we're going 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and 10. Not an easy race, this, the opening leg of the jackpot. Okay, we're on to race number 6 now, and this is Class 5. It's run over a distance of 1,800 metres. Daryl Marie and myself doing the show for Betway waited to win this morning. We started at around 8 o'clock this morning, quite early we're in here. And 28 to 10 about the source of Eric Sands, his favourite, number 3, Summer Night City, as the one to beat. 5, Red Dawn, the second choice, 3 to 1. There's not much in it. 1, Past and Present, is trading 4 to 1. 4-1 about number 4, Mela Strength, and then you can get 10-1 and better about the balance. Again, it's another one of those trickier races going over the distance, and I guess there are a few in here, Daryl, that can win.
Absolutely. Now, all of numbers 1, 3, and 4 met last time out, Clyde.
Yeah.
Not much separating them on form. The one that hasn't bumped them is the one that's run beyond Zast and Native Ruler, and that's Red Dawn. By now, we'll know if 10 pennies franked that form, and Mvula too. And if perhaps both of them have, it
Sure.
will give you a bit more confidence
Yeah.
with regards to number 5's chances, Red Dawn. Now, interesting, yeah, Richard Free rode Mela Strength last time out. I don't know if he had the choice of rides, but now he's aboard Eric Sands' mare, Summer Night City. Mela Strength wasn't really striding out, so maybe he wasn't happy with what he felt. Summer Night City won well, hit the front long way out last time out. She's in good form, must be considered. I like the look of number 1 over here, past and present. You can see he's finally, the penny's starting to drop for him. Clyde, excuse me. You can see he's in good form and he's nearing a victory. Now, I watched that race last time out, and the runner-up, My Only Weakness, quickened up better towards his outside, and then she started to lug in, and he possibly had to take up for a stride, and then when he switched to her outside, he came with a second win. So I like number 1. I think he's going to get the run of the race, and he's getting a few kilograms from his 3-year-old rival over here in Red Dawn. How many is it, Clyde?
Well, 62 now, getting what,
5 and a
4 or
half
5 kilos. Yeah.
5.5 kilograms. That's a lot of weight. So for that reason, I'm going 1 from 5.
And maybe that's the case, past and present. Listen, it's a class 5, so the old days, it's the E division type horses that are running here. And there's a look at your jackpot. Welcome back to Betway's Weighted to Win. This is a class 4, and they're going over 1,600 meters. Time of recording, there were 8 of them that lined up in the race. No changes from our end, and remember to keep watching and checking out that there aren't any changes before you make any decisions on the race. The market's got them as follows. Justin Snaith's got Lady Springfield in here. Top of the board's priced up at 5-2. Number 3, My Only Weakness, is trading at 7-2. Runs for Adam Marcus. And Andre Nell's got the 1, Englefield Green, who's trading at 4-1. The 5-1 shot is Justin Snaith's other runner, number 7, Jet to the Sun. Adam Marcus quite bullish about My Only Weakness. And Cornet Orfer sounded very bullish, Daryl, about Englefield Green. Yours, would you like to tip?
I'll give her a chance because if you watch her latest victory, she moved up sweetly and Pierre Cornet Orfer hardly moved a muscle on her. My concern is the extra. She's now going over a mile, Clyde.
Yeah, he said she's looking for the extra.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, the dam was an out-and-out sprinter.
Yeah, interestingly enough, he said they think she'll go the distance.
Okay. Well, she's been finishing her races off over 1,400, so let's see how she goes. I was a little bit wary that...
She might not see it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I like her chances because last time out was much easier than what the margin suggests. Number 3, if you recall, Adam Marcus had a winner later on that day, and with Kelp Forest, and he said he wasn't really happy with the ride My Only Weakness got, if I'm not mistaken. Grant gets her aboard again, another opportunity to set the record straight. You know, she's met Lady Springfield twice in the past, and it's 2-0 to Lady Springfield. But I think this filly is a nice filly. She looks very solid and looks like she's got some substance about her. So I think number 3, My Only Weakness, is a lovely contender. You can't write off Lady Springfield. In her favour is she's done absolutely nothing wrong since being stepped up in trip. Last time out she was actually towards the back of the field and she quickened up smartly. She has been off the track for just over 2 months, so I'm leaning towards number 3 over here because of that racing fitness. Then you got the likes of number 6, Give Me Everything. I mean, what has she actually done wrong? She's needed the extra, and since being stepped up in trip, she's performed well. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked to see her win. Like I said earlier, though, I am a little bit wary over that form line. And have a look at number 7's form line over here, Jet to the Sun.
Yes.
She's ultra consistent, but 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th
No
have
way.
all run and they've all finished
Yeah,
unplaced.
it's a dead form
So I
line.
think 1 and 3, possibly the 2 I'm leaning towards, in order 3 from 1.
Okay, so that's the play here. 3-1, My Only Weakness, Englefield Green. Perhaps the 2 in the first leg of this pick 3. Okay, now we're going up the straight. It's over 1,200 metres. It's a Class 5 race. Should run at around 25 past 4, and there are 9 of them that are going to the gate. The market this morning has, in this event, got number 7 on the card for Vaughan Marshall. That was Becky Sharp, favourite at 28-10. 3-1 about number 9, Royal Lytham for Adam Marcus. 9-2 about number 6, Why Not Jackie. And number 5, Easy Money, is trading next best in the market around 7-1. They bet 10-1 and better about the balance. Just back to Adam for a moment. He was asked a question about Royal Lytham and big chance. You like it?
She's my 3rd pick, Clyde. I've only opted to go 2 runners over here.
Yep.
And that's numbers 5 and 6. Easy Money caught my eye last time out. The reason being is she was one of a few towards the outside of the track, but she was the only one that was finishing the race off. The rest of them faded away, and she showed tremendous gate speed on that occasion. I thought she was going to fold. She didn't. She rallied all the way to the line towards the outside. So I'm really keen to see now that she's been stepped on up to 1,200 to see how she goes, because if she can just show that gate speed over 1,200 and relax up front, I think she'll get it. And Louis Mcott was ridden her once in the past and he's won on her, so 1 from 1. I'm sure you'd love to keep that unbeaten record.
I mean, they've tried it in 14 before as well, haven't they?
Yeah, and she
maybe she
didn't
will.
disgrace herself. So
No.
I think 1,200 is possibly an optimum trip at this stage, especially from what I saw last time out.
Okay.
Now, in her penultimate start, she did run 2nd to Why Not Jackie. I mean, she ran 2.5 lengths behind Why Not Jackie. Why Not Jackie won that race very, very well, but she disappointed last time out. I thought that was a below par effort. She needs to bounce back and show that she's better than that. So
Okay.
from what I saw, I'm happy with number 5 over here, Easy Money, but my backup is Why Not Jackie, because if she comes back to best, she'll challenge over here, Clyde.
Okay, so those are the 2, 5 and 6 in this first leg of the final double. And race 9, followers or punters, the 9th race, Daryl likes 5, the Charleston, and 9 on the card, Tannerin. That's it from the Betway Way to Win team. Thanks so much. We're back at the Turpentine on Thursday.